good.
I think so.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to Two Guys, One Moop. I am host number 2, Brando Comics, and with me today is the tongue doctor himself.
I am El Fuzzo. What's up, everybody? We're back again.
welcome everybody. And since everybody seems to dig it and like it, we're going to be doing the bucket shit again. But first and foremost,
Yeah.
Fuzz, how are you? Any new
I'm
changes?
good.
Everything
No new changes in my world, man. I mean, just waiting to see what happens because apparently, where I currently live, our governor is saying that they're going to start opening shit up May 1st. So we'll see how that all goes.
That sounds exquisite. How do you feel about it?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm stir crazy, sure, but like at the same time, I'm like, ugh.
A little
like,
cautious.
Well, I mean, I think the whole world is going to be a little cautious for a while. So even if they do kick everything open, I think it's going to take a lot of people, and except for like the people that have been cooped up with their kids for fucking 4 months, they're going to run everywhere they can go.
I can't imagine that. No, I'm good. We were actually video chatting and fucking with each other earlier because he's got to do homeschooling. Our friend Julio, he's got to do homeschooling. Our friend Eric has to do homeschooling. We're on a big group chat. They're complaining. And I just sat back, sipped my coffee, hit my vape like a champ, and was like, suck it, mama huevos. I don't have kids.
Oh, shit. Before I forget, in regards to last week's episode, I received a couple of messages on IG saying that you may have been a little too hard on James with your touch of cock.
Oh, is that so? I was too hard on James with touch of cock.
Apparently.
Yeah, and who complained?
I'm not at liberty to say. Dr. Patient Privilege.
Oh, well, I guess I know exactly who it was. So thanks again, James. You infiltrated my friend. You touched my cock through his cock from your cock.
Shit.
No,
good
he had a good laugh from everybody that did, because I also got my balls broken by some people. No, he laughed about it. He's got an excellent sense of humor. It was all in good fun, and because I love him, and he loves delivering me bad news. Still haven't fixed that paint shit, by the way. It's gonna be an interesting episode because I can't stop looking at your shirt, man.
Oh man, it's my new podcasting shirt.
That's a fucking sweet shirt, dude.
This is a straight comic book shirt, dude. Just boom, pow, bams all over it.
Boom,
it's like
bam.
It's like 1966 Batman threw up all over my shit.
I love it though. It's good. Oh, and a Spidey cup.
Yep, my Spidey mug.
I'm gonna get you a Spider-Gwen cup.
Oh, I'm gonna use it.
You will use it.
I will, because only because I love you and you are my friend. Will I use anything with fucking Spider-Gwen on it?
Great. I might send you a lot of fucking merchandise now.
Oh, please don't.
You know I have to now.
Fuck.
But because he showed me this shirt and wow, like I didn't know how I could possibly be a douche because that's a pretty douchey shirt. So I decided, since I don't have any shirts like that yet, that I'm gonna put on my fake glasses.
Clark Kent.
I know some of you noticed, because actually a couple of you also told me that you think it's ridiculous that I vape, and I have my little Salt Nick vape because, God forbid I try to quit smoking cigarettes because I haven't smoked in a long time. So I'm gonna, for all you haters out there that made fun of my vape, I got a surprise for you today. I brought this out of there, so enjoy this all day.
Oh, that's a big pull. Just gone. You're like a real life ninja.
There you go.
Eat him.
So
hell yeah,
that one today. All right.
Nice.
And I got to be careful though, because I took a mad rip last night, and this is nicotine, by the way. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Just nicotine juices. And Fuzz said something fucking hilarious on Xbox while I was taking a massive cloud. And I laughed with such ferocity and coughed at the same time that I still feel my lungs right now. So, Fuzz, thank you for fucking me in the lungs.
I will accept that, and I am glad to bestow that honor upon you.
Thank you, lung fucker. That's the tongue doctor and lung
I was,
fucker.
I was gonna say, I went from tongue doctor to the lung fucker in one episode.
That's right. But yes, everything's the same over here, pretty much. I mean, still going to work and all that jazz.
Yep.
But without further ado, I guess since everybody's here for our topics,
For the bucket. I'm
I really want
excited.
to get some of yours, man, because I am
Whoa.
so sick of mine.
Dude, I think we might be almost tapped on yours.
Oh, probably.
Honest to God.
Let's see. Oh, this is my wife's handwriting. So,
Okay.
superhero gadgets.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Superhero gadgets. Like what are useless superhero gadgets and the coolest superhero gadgets, if you will.
Boy, now this I wish I had some time to fucking prepare.
Right?
Oh boy. I'll let you kick it off because
Okay. Well, I mean, we're all right. I'm going to say this right here because this goes for both. This is the worst shit and the best shit. And if you have seen the Batman 66 movie, you know shark repellent is the best and the dumbest shit ever. Like, are we really doing that? Like, okay, Adam West Batman, we'll take it.
All right, shark repellent. So what is that for you? The best or the worst or both?
It could, dude. There's no prep time. I don't give a shit. If you think it's cool, it's cool. If you think it's stupid, it's stupid.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. Maybe worse.
Okay.
I think the worst gadget for Batman is Dick Grayson.
Dude, you're gonna upset so many people.
I'm joking. I am joking. No, I actually dig all of Batman's gadgets. I always thought that was the cool part of him, so I really can't say too much. I'm actually drawing a massive blank. There's so many stupid fucking gadgets out there.
Oh, there are. And I mean, if we would have done this topic the first week that we did this, I probably would have had a lot. But now here we are 3 weeks later, and I'm like, fuck, who else has gadgets? Like, is Daredevil's cane a fucking gadget? Because if it is, I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, Daredevil's cane. Now, in the show, he has the cane, but then he also has his fighting sticks, his collie sticks.
Right.
I think they're separate, right?
Yeah, I believe on the show they were separate.
Yeah, because in some of the books, if I'm not mistaken, it's the whole
cane. Yeah, it's the whole cane.
Unless it's Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
Don't.
Jennifer Garner was not in that movie. Stop it.
Fuck. No one cares about Jennifer Garner. No one cared about her then. Nobody cares about her now.
So there you go. Shitty gadget. Garner,
Yeah, but see,
you're a shitty fuck gadget.
Dude, we could go off topic right now so bad on why Elektra was just not a good character.
In general or in that movie?
In fucking general.
Really?
Nah, fucking don't.
You're gonna shit on my Greek sister, man.
That's not why.
Yeah, okay. I see how it is.
All right, cinema wise, she was trash. Book wise, I'm sure there's some cool shit.
I dig the relate. Does this have to do with you hate the relationship, isn't it?
No. Because I don't mind.
So I know you hate love.
I don't hate love. I really don't. I know it always comes off like, God damn, it does. It really comes off like I absolutely hate love, but I don't. I really, I promise.
You're saying this to me right now, and literally right here, every time I look up, right there, can't see it, but right there is a beautiful print of David Mack's Elektra and Daredevil, and she's, I almost said fisting his face. She's rubbing his face. Her neck.
Well, I mean, their relationship at any moment, she could be rubbing his face or punching his face. They're like the Marvel version of Catwoman and Batman.
True.
So,
Gadget,
I mean, you have. Oh,
that Spidey mobile. That was a little.
Ooh, that was stupid as shit. Yes.
I had to get the Funko Pop of it though, of course. But yeah, that was kind
Did
of
they
fucking
make a
stupid.
Funko with a Spidey mobile?
Yeah, they made a Spidey Mobile Funko.
God damn, I didn't even know that. Nice.
I see it right over there, but I'm too lazy to get it for you.
Oh,
Show you.
that's fine.
I'll show you later in bed.
Woo! Because things get like that here.
Oh yes, they do. We actually, everyone, when it's time for bed, we FaceTime each other so we can look at each other while we fall asleep.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
None of that is fake, what he said.
Okay, excellent. Other gadgets. I don't know. I can't say shit about Batman's gadgets. His gadgets are cool. Oh, didn't somebody have a ring? I don't know who it was. They had a ring, and they'd put it out, and then they like click their fist twice, and it would shoot out like this little light bulb, but it wasn't like a flashing super bright light. It would just be like a little ball of light that would bounce to make the person look at it bouncing, and then they would be able to escape.
I have no idea. That sounds like the dumbest shit ever, so
Yes,
it's gotta be real.
it has. Yes, no, it definitely. I got to figure out what it is, but until I figure out who it is, I'm going to say that it belongs to Squirrel Girl because she sucks, and she would have something like that.
I don't know, man. I thought for a second there you were going with like the flash ring where
Oh.
he like, shoots his costume out of his ring.
That's. Yeah.
I think that's cool though. Like, I mean, it's not Superman, wearing his costume underneath his clothes every single day.
But the glasses, like me, my Clark Kent glasses, that actually worked. You know that Henry Cavill, however you want to pronounce it, he went to Times Square, and everybody knows who you are. One sexy motherfucker, man. Is he not recognizable? Of course he is.
Oh, he's
So
huge.
he walked around all day in Times Square wearing just his Clark Kent glasses. That's it. Regular clothes, Clark Kent glasses, and his hair combed some certain kind of way. Like
Really?
nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Get out.
And then he walks around the corner. You can find this on YouTube. He walks around the corner. He takes off his Clark Kent glasses, goes back to Times Square, and gets mobbed by a gaggle of wet women.
Well, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. The first time I saw Man of Steel, and like he does that, they do that, the beginning. Well, not the very beginning with Krypton and all that, but like when he saves the oil rig and then jumps in the water and disappears and then pops up, and he's got to steal clothes off the line in the rain. Like the first time I saw that, I was like, Jesus. Like I was just like, it's a physical impossibility to look like that.
Yeah, he's. I mean, I've always been a fan of his. The funny thing is my wife actually, she was always like, "Nah, doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me." I'm like, "Oh," until we watched The Witcher.
Oh, where he
Something
had
about
that sweet long hair.
Well, it was just, I guess, the whole brooding thing because I remember watching The Witcher and we fucking binged that shit. And I'm sitting
Right.
here, and she's sitting there, and did you watch it?
No, I have not watched
Oh,
The
well,
Witcher.
he grunts a lot in it, so he'll just be like. So then he'd be like in this fight scene, and then look at the fucking whatever this super nice woman that he's banging at the time, and he'd like, and then just next minute here, I'm the Witcher. So yes, that's when my wife decided, like, she likes him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, see, I lucked out, man, because every time my wife sees like one of those like super muscly dudes, like if he's got she calls them the wings,
The
like the real,
traps.
yes, if they're like huge, like The Rock,
Yeah.
he's got these ginormous fucking things. She's like, that's gross. I'm
Really?
like, yeah, she thinks it's gross as shit.
That
Dude.
is my favorite thing. Like when I finally go back to the gym, because I haven't been in the gym in 32 years. So when I finally go back to the gym, that's what I want. I want those fucking Bane traps.
Oh fuck! Nicely done.
I love those.
Yeah. Nah, dude, I don't. I mean, I think it would be cool to look like that, but at the same time, That's some next level shit to maintain. Like those guys can't ever eat pizza or fucking eat wings or drink lots of beer.
Well, sometimes they do. Like the world strongman, like Amarius Pujanowski, man.
Hold on. Hold on. Because you just had a fucking Count Dracula moment. Fucking you did face, and then you were like, and all the cloud came, and you were just like, like coming out of the fucking coffin.
Oh man, don't do this to me because I'm gonna always want to hit this one every episode, and it's blurring my camera. It's making everything all whatever.
Oh man, it's funny though.
I loved it. Like Marius Pujanowski, bro. That guy who's like world strongman 5. He's got the fucking nasty traps. That guy eats like a savage.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's also like a strong man. Like those dudes are like ripped, but they're like fat ripped.
No, see, Pujanowski, my friend, he actually, okay, if he turns sideways, he's about this, like his stomach to his back is like this wide.
That's what I mean.
But when he turns in front of you, he's like, he's got those washboard abs.
I guess.
He's got that tummy that I'd love to play Tickle My Pickle with. You know what I'm talking about when they had the washboard abs and you take your pickle and I'm convinced that everybody, including my wife, is going to think I'm gay after this. And that's okay.
Fuck it.
Maybe I am.
Hey. And guess what? If you are, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, if I am, I hope you are too, so we can finally... For real, I'm not... I will get my foreskin back so we can dock.
Oh, shit.
I'm not joking, dude. Somewhere out there's a surgery where you can
get it back.
Get it back because that was taken from you without consent. So yeah, maybe I'll get that foreskin surgery. I love how best and worst gadgets came to this. So worst gadget to me is foreskin. So
all right. Well, let's move on to the next topic because we just hammered the worst gadget ever.
Yeah.
This is going.
Oh
this
man,
has gone better than anyone could ever expect.
Oh, this is my. Oh, see, this was one of the more my topic. It was a little more serious.
Okay.
So it's gonna be boring. It's what's better, recasting a major character or putting them on the shelf? And this isn't specific for the movies. And who did I have in mind for this specifically? Was Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
You know, I do think they should recast Wolverine. I do. I really do. I think Jackman did a great job. Like, I mean, he's Wolverine to everybody. But I think at a certain point, like, now that Marvel owns, or Disney owns Marvel, or, you know, whatever the hell, and they can do a Fantastic Four movie or an X-Men movie, like, you can't do the X-Men without him. And you need to get somebody that can have that kind of longevity. Because the whole Avengers saga lasted 8 years?
Yeah, man. 8 beautiful years until Endgame.
I mean, there were some flops in there, if you ask me, like before Endgame. I mean, I'm just saying.
Whatever.
I'm just saying. Dark World is garbage.
Whoa. Which one did you say was garbage?
Thor: The Dark World.
Oh yeah, okay. No, I'm with you on that one. Okay.
No, I actually, it's funny that we're talking about this because I actually watched the first Thor movie the other night for the first time since it came out, and Helmsworth's another one. Like, I know what they're doing, and they're transferring into Jane Foster Thor, and man, I don't know about that. Thor is more your court than mine.
But God, instantly felt my fucking blood pressure just go.
Yeah, no, man, I'm totally okay with recasting people. Like, as long as the story's wrapped up. Like with what DC's got going on, I really think the only people that are sticking around, if they even stick around, are going to be Momoa as Aquaman and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, because Ezra Miller lost his damn mind, so he's not coming back. Obviously, we're getting Pattinson Batman, which I'm very excited for. I don't give a shit.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
Dude, he's a good fucking actor.
He's a
Shit on
phenomenal.
Twilight all you want. He's a phenomenal fucking actor. And this is what I like. Okay, and this is where I'll give credit. So, Chris Hemsworth, another one that makes my wife go, oh. Okay. I was a little apprehensive when he was cast. And I'm like,
Okay. I can get that.
but he read a lot of Thor books. So, and he put his twist on Thor. Okay.
Right.
Robert is reading a ton of fucking Batman. If you, I read it or I watched it on some clip on YouTube, and he says they're like, "Oh, how are you preparing for the role?" Because everyone's always like, "Oh, you're a beanpole, you're a green bean, you're not gonna string bean." Thank you, sorry. Right. You can't. Oh, he's like, "So how are you preparing?" He's like, "Well, I'm doing my workout routines, and I've read about 500 Batman books."
Right.
So,
which is and that's really all you can ask for an actor, man. Because at the end of the day, the actor can portray the character to the best of their ability, but the writer, the producer, and that's who controls mainly what you see. You know, like, and I go back to the fucking David Harbour Hellboy. It got destroyed. But, like, the thing is, there was a lot of shit going on with Lionsgate. Yeah. Neil Marshall, the director, had to fight for everything. So he just gave up. He was just like, I'm sick of fighting with these fuckers, man. So I'm just going to make their fucking movie.
Yeah,
you know, plus, you know, and he even came out and said it. Neil Marshall didn't give a fuck. He was just like, yeah, fuck them. I made their movie. Fuck them. Chicken.
It's fried chicken.
It's good.
No, but like, okay, so would you prefer then if they move on with Hellboy that they recast Hellboy or they put him on the shelf for a while?
They're gonna honestly, I think, like, as much as I would love to see another Hellboy movie, man, with Harbour especially, because I really liked Harbour in the role. I thought he did a good job. I really think a lot of the troubles with the Hellboy movies for me personally is just the interpretation of the writer of the film and the director of the film. Because even though they read the books, they still are writers and directors, so they have to make their own film. You know what I mean? So, like, that's how you get a Hellboy and Liz relationship when they were always just friends. Like, there was never any type of sexual anything or love interest between those two. They've always been best friends. But Del Toro is like, oh, I fucking want to see him fuck and make babies.
Look who's shitting on love again.
Well, fucking dude. When it comes to Hellboy, I'm gonna shit on it every time.
That's fine, man.
But like, but the same shit happened for Ledger too, though. I mean, remember when they cast Heath Ledger as fucking the Joker? Like, everybody lost their damn mind.
I can't go down this rabbit hole. We're gonna piss off a lot of people if I tell my opinion on that.
Why? Because you don't like the Heath Ledger Joker?
No, I do like the Heath Ledger Joker. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
See, I'll piss people off for you, because I really don't.
That's fine. Okay, fine. Fuck it. I'm going to say this. Out of respect for the dead.
All right. I'll give you that.
I thought he was great in that type of anarchist Joker. Fine. That whole thing, like we talked about before, how they made it more realistic.
Yeah,
like
of course.
How Bane was his way, fucking Ra's was his way,
yeah,
all that. So I really dug Ledger's Joker. Thought it was great. The whole all that. I think if he was still alive today, respect to you, up in wherever you are, if he was still alive today, he wouldn't have gotten that much attention.
Oh, no, that's probably 100% true. I totally agree with it. And, like, that was my thing. It's like, I didn't hate Heath Ledger as a Joker. I thought he did a phenomenal job, dude. It just wasn't I have yet to see my Joker on screen. So, like, I really have. Like, I like the anarchist Joker because there is anarchy in Joker, and I like the Nicholson Joker because he played it very big and loud, and
Yeah, the polished
the funny half.
mobster Joker. Yeah.
But like, nobody has really pinpointed the really fucking smart, just psychotic Joker. Like, Joaquin did a good job, man. He did a really, really good job. The only thing that sucks about Joaquin is he's old as shit.
Yeah.
And you can't put a fucking 47-year-old or 50 fucking 7-year-old Batman or Joker up against a 23-year-old Batman. You can't fucking do it. Shit's stupid.
I mean, I'm sure that's somewhere on Pornhub.
Oh, I would assume probably. But no, man.
Old man fucks bat.
But like, as for recasting or shelving characters, I think Hellboy's going to be shelved for fucking forever. Honestly, unless they start doing animated shit again. No, dude, I'm telling you, this last movie, nobody's gonna touch that shit. Or do I know if my Lord and Savior is gonna let anybody touch that shit again?
True.
Because it got buried. It was not a bad movie, but like it got fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
I
enjoyed it.
Dude, it's a fun ass movie, dude, and like it was nice to see the horror type. It was nice to see the horror element rather than the fantasy element. Because there is both in Hellboy, but like it's always more geared towards horror. And Del Toro geared it way more towards fantasy, which is fine.
I feel you. I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
To wrap it up on my end, I actually wouldn't mind if they shelved Wolverine for a while, because I actually only have one dude in my head that I would actually like to play Wolverine, just because he has the look for me, man. Like, maybe his acting needs to be a little more polished, but fuck, just had his name in my head. The guy that plays Jon Snow, man. He's short, he's stout, he's jacked, he's fuzzy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, I think he would be.
Would he look good with that fucking haircut?
I want to see him in a yellow suit, man, with the crazy fucking. I want that.
It's not happening. It's not going to fucking happen. No
one. Hugh Jackman's
gonna...
enormous.
Well, and here's why I say it's never going to fucking happen, dude. Because these big time actors get cast in these superhero roles, and nobody outside of Cap or Batman wear a mask a lot. And even they didn't even put Cap in a mask a lot. And Iron Man, he's barely ever got the fucking full gear on because you have to see Robert Downey Jr.'s face. When they cast Will Smith, and when they cast Will Smith as Deadshot in the Suicide Squad movie. I mean, he should have had that full-on fucking pullover, dude. And he just had the eyeball piece. Yeah, no, you just paid Will Smith fucking $80 billion fucking dollars to be Deadshot. I'm not covering his face.
And it's funny because Ryan Reynolds his voice is so recognizable, and people pay big money for just his voice. That was no problem, because clearly the success made more than what they paid him, just because he was in the mask a lot. So
he was in the mask the whole damn movie after he got the old cancer shit. Like other than when he got like blown apart and whatnot. But yeah, no, and that's true too. But I mean, I think it would be. I mean, Wolverine's been on the shelf for now. Shit, it's been a little while, dude. When did Logan come out?
Oh man, had to be. I was still living in Queens.
Okay,
so it had to be at least 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah. Maybe about 3. Yeah. So I mean, he's already been on the shelf for 3 years. Marvel is getting ready to start phase 2.
12.
Right. But like, so they're hitting with Thor, Love and Thunder, or whatever the fuck, and then they're coming. Yeah, I'm gonna keep hitting on that just to watch you fucking score.
No, because if they need to do it the right way, that's all I'm gonna say. Thor, the real motherfucking Thor, becoming unworthy, better be done the right way. That's all I'm gonna say.
Rock on. But I have another thing that I want to add to this real quick before we move on, because I watched the first Avengers last night. I watched the first half of it just because I was waiting. Why, when Thor first meets Iron Man and Cap, does Iron Man like match him? Like I never understood. Like, is
Oh, when they
Iron Man
fight?
fucking strong? Yeah.
Because Thor's biggest weakness is his love for humanity. Now, when
Okay.
you continue to read God of Thunder, you'll
Okay.
see that too. That's brought up. And if you read Thor, you know that's like one of his weaknesses is he loves humanity
Right.
too much. And Thor famously holds himself back a lot.
Okay. Rock on. So there's that
So I'm not
explanation.
taking away that Iron Man, okay, is not a powerful character, like in
Right.
his own right. He's got the powerful suit and all this crazy
Right.
shit and all
Yeah.
this whatever. But like that
Science.
guy is the fucking he's a god, man. So no,
That's
that
what I'm
was done.
saying.
And also the other thing I think is because you can't piss off the fanboys.
Yeah, but dude, before any of those movies, Iron Man didn't have not one fucking fanboy. No one can tell me that. That like, oh no, man, I loved Iron Man forever. Like, did you? Because
Yeah.
like, you didn't love him enough because his book almost got canceled like completely. They almost did away with the character. You didn't love him that much.
I like older Iron Man. Like when I want to see that's the Iron Man I want to see on screen.
What problem drinker Iron Man?
Well, not just that. The one where him and the fucking Submariner are just face fucking each other constantly.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see that. All right, all
But
right. You
yeah,
want to do the next topic?
Thor
Or?
holds back. Thor
Okay,
holds back. But
all
then
right.
becomes unworthy, and here comes Jane Foster. Anyway, I wonder if they're actually gonna. I wonder if they're gonna get into why she becomes Thor. Well,
I don't
she
know.
becomes the God of Thunder because there's an alternate. Never mind. I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody. I'm not gonna
All
ruin.
right,
There's a reason. Let's just say it's because Thor's really nice. Okay.
all right.
Let's see.
What's the final topic this week?
Best villain. That's your topic.
Ooh,
Best villain.
yes. All righty, I'm gonna let you kick it off since it's my topic.
Oh God, that's so fucking tough. There's so many awesome villains. The best villain, man. That's so tough for
Dude,
me.
yeah.
There's just so many.
Oh,
Like
dude, I'm not.
I love both DC and Marvel villains too. Like, oh
Oh,
my God.
absolutely.
Ooh, it needs to be broken down for me by like, I guess, hero V. Like, dude, for Batman, Batman for me is the Joker. Like, undoubtedly,
Yeah, absolutely.
undoubtedly.
Well, then, dude, break it down that way. I just threw best villain out. It doesn't have to be your favorite villain. I don't give a shit. Like,
Best villain.
because
Yeah,
one
no.
of my favorites, dude, is Rasputin, and everybody's like,
yeah, man.
and everybody's like, what? And I'm like, fuck you, Rasputin's the shit.
And that's what I've been posting that for you too, dude. The voice of the dragon, that shit was great.
Amazing story.
It was great.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, Galactus, man. I love Galactus.
Yes, absolutely. And old Eric would be very happy to hear you say that too.
Oh, because Galactus is the shit, and he's
Well,
one of
dude,
the
he
characters.
is.
He's one of the characters I actually, until we're at the technology where they don't make it cheesy as fuck, I don't want to see him on screen.
Really? You
only
might
way
get your balls broke on that because I'm pretty sure that he's going to be in Fantastic Four in some way.
Of course he is. Of course he is with the fucking silver Slater. You know.
But no, like I think what they'll do though with him is kind of how they planted the seed for Thanos. You know, like you'll see like a movie will end like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or some shit. It'll end in space and you'll just see this blip of silver, you know, just be like, wow. And then like Rocket will be like, oh, what the fuck was that? And then and then, you know, they'll hear a voice or some shit. But yeah, Dark Side for me,
Oh,
man. Dark
okay.
Side is fucking King Dangaling, man. He's
Yeah.
a bad man. But
And well, you said Thanos, man. I actually really loved. I love that villain, man. I do. Like, and specifically to the movie Thanos. I know, okay, the bald chin, whatever, but like
oh,
he nailed that role in the sense that he made an articulate, like
oh,
psychotic,
absolutely.
but also like, dude, this is how I gauge people's acting ability and how they write the character. Because this guy is a sack, like a real piece of shit, man. He snapped, fucking took out his.
Yeah.
You can sit there in the audience and you're actually saying to yourself and justifying yourself, like, yeah, you know what? He's not completely wrong. You know,
You're right.
they did a fucking great job.
Well, see, and that was one of my biggest problems with those movies is like I really felt that they did such a good job with him that like you kind of started to fucking sympathize and understand Thanos' plan more than you really cared about the Avengers themselves.
Yeah.
like maybe I'm just an evil person, which, you know, not far off. Not far off. But like I sat there and I watched that and I was like, ooh, what? They made this dude way too relatable. Because like all of the shit that he said, you're like, ooh, he's not wrong. You know? But then you look at yourself and you're like, I can't tell anybody that I'm fucking like totally into what this guy's saying because they're gonna think I'm fucking crazy.
No, see, because this is where it's difficult because it's bad. Who is the best villain versus who our favorite villain is? Because I know another
Right.
villain that I love that not a lot of people care to. Well, I guess if you're a true Flash fan, because I love the fucking Flash, man. Um, like I love the Thinker, comic book
The
Thinker.
Thinker.
The Thinker
Comic
wasn't too
book
bad on the show, but comic book Thinker is fucking
Oof.
dude.
That's actually the season I tapped out on. But it
Yeah,
wasn't because of the Thinker. Bet you can't guess what it was because.
some love interest.
Oh, fucking yes. God damn. They started giving Iris powers. I was tapped. I was like, nope.
Iris is
Out, CW.
but I love Iris. She's sexy. Mm. She is, man. I'm sorry. Like I watch that show now probably just to look at Iris. That actress is.
I don't know, dude. And then like I got a friend that I work with that still watches it, and then he tells me shit. He's like, "Oh man," he's like, "Oh man, Barry's kid came," and I'm like, "Bart?" And he's like, "Nah, it's the chick." I'm like, "Get the fuck."
Oh
Fuck
yes. Yeah. 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 She's
and
cute too. So I watch.
I can't do it, dude. Like, I don't mind when you change certain shit, but like, you can't have Barry Allen have a child that isn't Bart.
Yeah, I feel you. Thawne. I think is another.
Ooh, Eobard.
Yeah,
Yes.
Thawne is fucking awesome villain.
Well, he's all like personally for me, he's also one of the best
Yeah.
because like he's one of those villains, dude. He always finds a fucking way.
Yeah.
He always finds a way to whether it's not quite outsmart, but he always finds a way to come back. Like he understands his shit so well. Yeah, I like Eobard a lot. He's
Yeah.
awesome, and I love Sinestro. I've always liked Sinestro a lot because Sinestro's got that good versus evil kind of thing going on. You know, where like he's evil basically, if I'm remembering this right, he's evil basically because he just got fed up with the Guardians. Like he's just like the way you're doing shit. No,
No, it doesn't go this way.
right. And like I always find myself drawn to villains kind of like that because it is that internal, you know, human struggle that we all have, man. Because like you're always in your brain, you always want to do good, but then it comes to a point where you're like, but doing good this time might not be what's best for, you know, certain people.
Yeah.
So I've always liked when certain writers and stuff, like it seems to me though, like DC seems to have more conflicted villains like that than Marvel. But then again, I'm working my way, man. I'm working my way into the Marvel universe reading wise. I'm really doing work. I just read some Daredevil, so I'm
Well,
working on getting into some Moon Knight soon.
I could drop the hammer on you for that one because fucking Magneto, also one of the top villains.
Super ultra conflicting. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you went on that one because he's like the end all
Yeah,
be all of conflicted fucking villains.
that's a tough one.
Because,
Yeah, that you don't want to root for, but
but at the same time, you're like, I get it.
get it. Yeah,
I mean,
the
you
whole
lived through some
origin story.
serious shit. Yeah, dude, it's the whole like worst.
Yeah,
What that
because
went through.
it happened in real life.
Right.
So
And that, yeah, absolutely, man.
and
And
it
like
like
that,
evokes that feeling.
but it also invokes that topic of like it's so easy to go either way. Like, was it Alan Moore?
Oh God, don't get me on that. Okay. Oh, here
I,
we go.
I'm sorry, but I think
What
it
about
was
Alan
Alan
Moore?
Moore said it was in Killing Joke. All it takes is one bad day.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So
Which he hated
like,
writing, by the way.
oh, dude, he hates everything.
Yeah,
He's
he
a
really
goddamn wizard. He doesn't like anyone or anything.
He's a fucking curmudgeon, an angry fucking curmudgeon.
He doesn't like anything that he's ever done, dude. He's an asshole. He's a, you know what he is.
Oh fuck my lungs, man.
You fucking know what he is. But I'm
Yeah.
not going to say it because we have
Nope.
that word reserved.
Oh fuck
No,
me.
like, and you're absolutely right with Magneto. But like the thing that was always like weird with me, like with Magneto, is he always, no matter what, no matter how shitty he got, he still wanted his relationship with Xavier.
Yeah.
No, like there was still that fucking bond that no matter how shitty he got to everything else, like that was the one dude that like he just could not have a fucking conversation with. But
Oh,
yeah, man. Oh, who you got?
Doctor Doom, man. How can we not say Doom?
That's true, man. Doom
Doom is
is
the shit.
obviously, yes.
Ah, because he's touch a cock too.
Oh, he's super touch a cock.
Super touch a cock.
So Doctor Doom
Dr.
is
Doom is
the
James.
touch a cock.
And James is in comics.
Well, you know what you have to do.
Buy him a cosplay outfit of Doctor Doom, so he can just go around my job and just fucking ruin everybody's day, dressed up like Doom.
Fuck, man. Everything inside my body wants that to happen for real.
Me too.
Think
James,
the metal face, the hood, the cape, just running around and being like, "Oh, bet you didn't see this."
but I want to get him like a dick wand, so he can like point at it.
It'd be like the Harry Potter of fucking.
You're the Voldemort of cocks. Here we go again on James. I'm just kidding, everyone. Just all in good fun. So you don't fucking yell at me again on the side, hurting a guy's feelings that you don't even know who he is, but I do.
How much time we got?
Oh, we're at 43, but I'm actually shocked because I did say best villain. I haven't said my favorite / who I think is the best villain ever, and I'm shocked you don't know who it is. I've mentioned him before. A lot of people very low on the radar, man. They don't pick up on it. And recently, and I'll give you a big old hint. Right. King Thor has revived the character. Who's my favorite villain, Fuzz? Come on, man.
Oh,
Gore the God Butcher.
That's where I thought you were going, but I didn't want to say it, and you'd be like, no. Because you know what? Honest to God, after reading that, he might be mine.
He's fucking great. People, I know that when I always push Thor God of Thunder, you're like, oh man, 25 issues. At least read volume 1. That character is so fucking amazing. And I'm so thankful that they brought him back with King Thor. So
he was in Thor stories prior to this.
No. Wait, prior to Thor God of Thunder?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay, so he is a brand new character.
2, I think, was his first appearance.
Right. Correct. Okay. So
Oh,
he was a brand. Oh, you're talking about a new Thor run.
Oh yeah, there's a new Thor one. I believe it's called King Thor.
What?
Yeah, they're bringing a bunch of shit. Dude, all I gotta say is people like Donny Cates and other writers are digging back up to that Thor God of Thunder run and making it relevant. They like the new Venom run. Like they're just everything's getting tied in. Everything's getting tied.
Like I said, for a guy that does not read Marvel very much, and what Marvel I have read, I have been very, middle of the road on. When I read the first 2 trade volumes of Thor God of Thunder, which I assume is probably the first 12 issues,
should be.
I was fucking floored by issue 2. Just with how great the writing was, how awesome the art was, and how much I loved the villain.
Because if you don't feel a certain way, if you don't get the feeling that they felt, that Gore felt, then you don't have a fucking pulse.
Right, absolutely. No, 100% agree with that.
If you want to talk about a villain that you're like, damn, man, okay. Yes. And then that little twerpy dweeb just turns into a fucking unstoppable force that literally, they call him the God Butcher for a reason. He kills gods across the whole universe. I don't want to ruin any more for it. But yes.
Yeah, no, it's so if you have not read Thor God of Thunder, like, fuck, man, read it. It's so goddamn good.
It is so
like, I'm not even telling you to read the whole run. Just read those
at least volume 1 and 2.
Yep. Just read the first 12 issues. Like, shit.
And he looks cool too, in my opinion.
Right.
Gets crazy. All right, so that was that
was the bucket this week. Is there anything else we need to touch on?
Yes. I just wanted to point this out. So I bought a Twilight, motherfuckers, a Twilight poster, and it came today, and I was super, 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 super excited because I didn't know that it was a 3D poster. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but when you move,
you can see it.
The fucking poster moves, and I'm like, oh my god, oh yeah. So yes, I bought this. I'm 32 years old. Brando Comics. Those who want to hate on me, and you know who you are, do me a favor. Pour yourself a giant bowl of cocks and shove it up your butthole. Yes. No, that was all like joking around with those people. I don't really want them to do that unless I'm watching. But yeah, I was really excited. I yelped. Like the way she yelps when a hot guy comes on screen. Yeah, that was totally me when I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? Is this 3D? And she was breaking my balls too. I'm talking about my wife. She was breaking my balls because I was like, this shit, how old is this poster? Because it came in its original packaging.
Oh my god.
So that shit was probably in the back of some fucking Hot Topic years ago. And finally, it was destiny, it was fate that one day Brando Comics was going to buy it. And the guy that got the order for was probably like, what the fuck?
I probably thought you were buying it for your wife or your daughter.
Well, I didn't. It was for me. So this guy at fucking Hot Topic was probably like, oh my god, like this finally sold. So I'm just curious what chain of events that caused, because shit, that epic in my life causes something. Some Donnie Darko or butterfly effect kind of shit's gonna happen now. So
Frank
tomorrow
we're gonna come see you in your sleep tonight.
We gotta talk about that episode, man.
What, Donnie Darko? Oh yeah. We'll have to break that shit. That's such a great movie.
We'll do it naked. Other than that, no, I wanted to James poster, 3 topics. Had to mention Twilight. Oh, it's just, am I missing something besides the obvious?
Oh, sir. We need to give a shout out this week.
Yes. Okay. We both agreed that this guy is really awesome, sweetheart. Yes. This is all jokes aside right now because I'm being dead ass. This guy's great. His Instagram handle is @Ron_the_. _future. Ron the Future. This guy is just super sweet. He always hits me up. We talk to each other. He's also a YouTuber. He's actually popular on YouTube. He does a lot of.
Yeah.
He's big, really into a lot of the Matchbox cars and old toy cars and stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, he obviously does some things with comics. But I love his channel. And he puts out like the inspirational, like, oh, just want to say good morning. Hope everybody's having a good day. Ron the Future here. Just want to say have a good Saturday. Be safe, everybody. So he deserves a shout out. I think everybody needs to go follow him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you agree? You've seen some of his stuff.
Oh man, absolutely, dude. It's the complete opposite of this.
Yeah.
It's very wholesome. It's very awesome. Like, and it's just really cool. Like, especially, you know, because we all grew up with that stuff, man. We all grew up with those cool Matchbox cars and shit like that. So it's really cool to see somebody appreciate that stuff.
Yeah, man. And yeah, we did. I grew up with a lot of those, and I always had the fantasy to one day just, you know, roll them over some big old titties. Vroom, vroom, motherfuckers. I'm sure Ron the Future doesn't do that, but he probably could because he's a pimp. And I love that, man. So go follow Ron the Future on Instagram and YouTube. I just snorted.
Okay. Oh, shit.
1967 Chevy Impala titties.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm all red faced. Oh, get it together.
So all that being said, we're gonna go to the opposite on how not to be on Instagram and social media, because we're gonna get to the Moop of the week.
Yes,
it was my choice. But
yes,
we're gonna talk about. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The Moop of the week this week is a person that I would personally call just a shit stirrer. Like, or a fucking like rain cloud, if you will. Like, you're having a nice sunny day and everything's going great for you, and this motherfucker shows up and all he wants to do is rain on your fucking parade. Yes. So I'm gonna pass it back to you, and you can tell us who the Moop of the week is.
I'm not going to say his Instagram because I don't want to get the whole, oh, how dare you, you're bullying. No, actually, honestly, I don't want to give out the Instagram because I know that a lot of you are really cool people and you're going to fucking shit on this guy. So we're just going to call him by his name, Ron Torres.
Boom.
You're the fucking Moop of the week.
Super Moop.
Like you, because the reason why I chose him as the Moop of the week, because I was on Instagram and I saw that somebody, very nice person on Instagram, had bought their modern Grail and they got it in a 9.8. And there's only 13 9.8s on the census, and he was very, very excited to have it. And then this motherfucker has to come in just to be a troll. You know, oh, I have two 9.9s. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up. You're just nothing but a cock smuggler, okay?
Fucking rain cloud.
Big old rain.
Like I said, this dude was like, yeah, fucking woot. Got my modern shit. I'm super excited. Just like me being a cool person, if I see anybody get any type of Grail, I don't give a shit if it's an issue with Sad Sack. If that shit's your Grail, rock on, dude. I'm super happy you got that. Like, even if I don't know you, I don't care, man. Awesome.
If you're super happy to get anything, yeah.
Just don't be a dick and just fly in and be like, oh, fuck your bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Or those types of people, too. Like, let's say that was a 9.0. Oh, that's cool. I have one in 9.8. And it's true. Because obviously this 9.9, you have two 9.9s. You're just full of shit, guy. But like, I hate those one-uppers. Oh yeah, you got the print of that? I have the original sketch. That's fucking cool, man. That's cool. You know what you're about to do? My fucking fist in your asshole, and I'm gonna make you my meat puppet.
But yeah, no, don't be that guy, man. Like even if you do have a 9.8 and this dude's jacked on his 9.0, like don't be a fuck. Like, just
Happy for people.
goddamn. Just
So
let
please
people enjoy it.
be a Ron the Future, not a Ron Torres. So
And you, Mr. Ron Torres,
have been
are
judged.
the Moop of the week.
So
Get some.
dick face.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this wonderful, long, beautiful episode 7.
7, yeah.
7 of Two
Holy
Guys,
shit.
One Moop. Yeah, right? It's crazy.
Very exciting.
Still humping one of these out a week.
Yeah, man. Oh, actually, this is pretty good. We've been getting pretty. We got interviewed yesterday by Talks with
Yes.
Jay. That was exciting.
Yes. That is another thing you guys can go check out as well. If you haven't already. We got interviewed on the Talks with Jay podcast. You can find that on YouTube. You can find that on Podbean. You can find it now, I believe, on Google Play. And I believe it's also on iTunes. Yes.
Sure is. It's on a lot more platforms than us.
Yeah.
But
We're working on it.
Working on it. Actually, with Jay's help.
Right. Because we're fucking flops that are like, yeah, we like talking.
That's true. We still need to find a catchphrase, by the way.
We do.
Your wife and all the fans.
Absolutely.
I came up with that stupid one the other. I don't know if it's gonna take it up the Mooper or something.
Take it up to Mooper's pretty good. I mean, I definitely don't hate it.
Oh no. Take it up the Moop shoot.
Moop shoot. That's what it was. Yes.
And we'll work on it.
We'll work on it. Thank you guys so much, though, and we'll see you next time.
Yes. Thank you so much, and as always, be safe. Bye.
Bye.